justice, but at what cost too? In the night, when the world's asleep, he walks alone with secrets he keeps. A man with a mask, a life on the line, fighting the urge, but it's hard to define. Underneath the calm, there's a storm inside, a darkness he can never hide. The truth is cruel, but the code is clear. For the ones who hurt, he has no fear. He's got a dark passenger, taking control. A blood-stained hand, a heart turned cold. But he's fighting for justice in his own way. On the edge of night, he's leading the way. Dexter's got a plan and a twisted mind, chasing down the guilty, leaving them behind. In the shadows he plays the part, a hero and a monster torn apart. But the truth won't fade and the line's so thin. Is he the hunter or is he the sin? With every step he's closer to the edge, living in the shadows, a quiet pledge. He's got a dark passenger, taking control. A blood-stained hand, a heart turned cold. But he's fighting for justice in his own way. On the edge of night, he's leading the way. The truth won't fade, and the line's so thin. Is he the hunter, or is he the sin? With every step, he's closer to the edge, living in the shadows, a quiet pledge. He's got a dark passenger, taking control. A blood-stained hand, a heart turned cold. But he's fighting for justice in his own way. On the edge of night, he's leading the way. The code, the shadows, it's all laid bare. In a world of darkness, he'll always care. Dexter, the man with the twisted view, fighting for justice, but at what cost too? The code, the shadows, it's all laid bare. In a world of darkness, he'll always care. Dexter, the man with the twisted view, fighting for justice, but at what cost too? In the night, when the world's asleep, he walks alone with secrets he keeps. A man with a mask, a life on the line, fighting the urge, but it's hard to define. Underneath the calm, there's a storm inside, a darkness he can never hide. The truth is cruel, but the code is clear. For the ones who hurt, he has no fear. He's got a dark passenger, taking control. A blood-stained hand, a heart turned cold. But he's fighting for justice in his own way. On the edge of night, he's leading the way. Dexter's got a plan and a twisted mind, chasing down the guilty, leaving them behind. In the shadows he plays the part, a hero and a monster torn apart. But the truth won't fade and the
Lycans and gentlemen, children of the night, nocturnals, night terrors, and all things that go bump in the night. Welcome to your weekly treatment of shock therapy. The doctor will see you now. Show me your woes, and I'll cure all that ails you. Consider me your night watchman for this evening's festivities here at Mind's Eye Theater. I invite you to violate curfew with me for this graveyard shift. I am your horror host, Inkarnate, for this sold-out show. Well, like I mentioned, I'm glad that everyone is back. I am very much excited for this, as every other episode of Dexter Resurrections, but this one in particular, just because we finally get to what is the main plot, the premise that has been advertised, the premise that this season is pretty much going to be driving with, the driving force behind the season, which is Dexter's soiree with fellow like-minded individuals. So let's go into what the official synopsis is. Dexter attends a mysterious gathering hosted by a highly influential figure with macabre ambitions. Harrison continues to struggle with mounting guilt and pressure at work, just as Angel Batista arrives in New York City. Yeah, so now we will have all three players on the board. Dexter, Batista, as well as Harrison. So it'll be interesting to see how all of this goes down. So not just that, we won't just have Batista on the scene, but this will be the episode that finally introduces Dexter to the other serial killers and the man who gathers them. Some kind of eccentric millionaire who's just casually gathering serial killers, I suppose. So, in addition to that, we also have the debut of Krysten Ritter. So I am very much a big fan of hers, and it'll be interesting to see what her role is. Is she going to be another serial killer with a heart just like Dexter? Or could it possibly be that she is a love interest of his? Curious. And anyone who has followed Dexter, he has quite a track record with the ladies, so it'll be curious to see what it is that goes down between these two. So let me take a look. I usually, for fan engagement, I usually like to add something of a that I refer to as the totem pole, as far as what everyone's expectations, what their rating for this episode is going to be. So your options include the following: bottom of the barrel, shallow grave, or high stakes. So, I mean, honestly, what can I go with? What rating can I go with other than high stakes? I mean, things have been going very well for this show. I have no complaints with it. It has been doing very well, very exceptional. And again, that goes out to the writing, the quality of writing. So hats off to them. I have to go with high stakes for this one. Let me check one more time because the YouTube chat didn't seem to function for this live stream. It wasn't allowing me to set up the totem pole, and usually, yeah, there's some issue that it's not refreshing. It's not allowing me to make a poll. So sorry about that, but you can feel free to comment regardless what it is that your rating would be in whichever chat that you're watching the stream on. So that having been said, let me take care of a couple of housekeeping items and then we'll jump right in. So, naturally, I invite you to stream the show along with me. Be sure to queue it up on Paramount Plus. And let me see, that just gives you some time while I go over these housekeeping items. So you can go grab some popcorn and some soda pop. So this watch party is brought to you in partnership with Hotness TV. If you're in the market for either Jabra headsets or Samsung devices, please use the link in the description. It serves as a nice kickback for the channel. And it being the summer holiday months, I gotta imagine that there are still some sales going on, especially with back to school. Jesus, I've always hated when people say they mention how, oh, summer's 3 months long. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's only 2 months long. Capping ass cappers. So they're already airing back to school commercials and such. Oh my god, it's terrible. Like, why would you do that to people? Honestly. Anyway, uh, like I said, if you are in the market for either Jabra headsets or Samsung devices, feel free to use the link in the description. The Mind's Eye Theater is a proud affiliate of the upcoming horror documentary, Mental Health and Horror. So once that releases, I will do a watch party for it as well as a film review. I'm a sucker for documentaries, especially the horror variety. So you notice up top the support link. If you're of a mood, it would serve to. I will absolutely take any donations or super chats and invest it back into the channel. It won't go directly into my pocket. And anyone who donates, I'll consider it your pound of flesh. So Streamlabs was kind enough to give me my own merch store. I actually found out yesterday, I think, or the day before, that what is it, Sticker Mule is a Rumble affiliated merch store. So I will be creating a store there soon enough. I just need, after this weekend, I swear I'm going to put effort into revamping some of, or streamlining some of my logos for my merch and creating new merchandise. So I am coming to you live streaming on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. I don't know what the hell's going on with TikTok. TikTok's always having some kind of tantrum with me. Kick, X, Rumble, and Locals. In the enduring battle between Inkarnate and the almighty algorithm, my fans are my strongest weapon. Therefore, I humbly ask for you to get them likes up. Therefore, without further ado, I present to you this creature presentation. Igor, throw the switch. Okay, and we are starting. 1 second while I sync everything up. We are starting the live stream now. I doubt that Dexter will be. Well, let me skip this ad. I doubt that Dexter will adversely be affected by the Skydance acquisition. Hold on while we give this a recap. Uh-oh. Wrong thing to say. Jesus. I love how Dexter took that so personally. I wonder if Dexter's going to use that technology. This was a really interesting concept, and you could believe, like, in the seedy underbelly of some place like, oh god, like New York, that this would be a thing. Nice. Looking like the Unabomber. It makes sense that somehow, some way, Dexter would go. Yeah, for real. Wow. Right. Very little to identify him. Yep. And because he's done forensic work. Jeez. That's morbid. I'm sorry. God. Nice touch up, huh? God, the more I swear, I never thought that humor and horror go together, but Dexter does find a way to pull it off. Mm, yeah. That was funny. He should be careful though. I mean, he should have learned from past mistakes. Even though he technically doesn't have a family anymore, that what the hell? Don't you like sweep and mop? He's like, I don't want to hear any of this crap. Exactly. Tell her. Uh-oh. Ooh, I hope no one sees him with that watch. They're gonna start asking questions. How can you afford this? Uh-oh. For real. He's like, no, stay the hell away. I wish they had an actual intro. I miss shows having that. Like, I feel like nobody puts the effort in. I gotta be honest, I never thought that Dexter would end up in New York as a season, you know? Ooh. The one and only. I didn't hear what he said. I am curious as to what Uma Thurman's role in all of this is. Like, really, what is she? That you're a freak? Yeah. Mhm. Bish. Mum's the word. God, the music. Well, the music certainly is eclectic for this season, without a doubt. Jesus. Oh my god. This is like a sound wave rapper. No. Good to know. Hmm. What? Oh. Yeah, I was like, why would he be so careless as to bring that? Uh oh. For luck, right? Whew. Interesting that, usually when you have like an eclectic group of killers, it's over multiple seasons. I don't think they've ever done this like all at once, you know what I mean? Okay, seriously, who's picking these music choices? I'm also curious as to why. I mean, I get that he's an eccentric billion or millionaire, but why collect serial killers? Other than Avengers Infinity War, I haven't seen Peter Dinklage in anything since Game of Thrones. Mhm. I guess he shaved on purpose. Mm. Yeah, you usually use that word safe space for lunatics, huh? Mm. Or the height. Let's not forget about that one. Jesus, that was a crazy look on his face. Hmm. Yeah, what at least what insight can this I mean, other than he's rich. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. She's like, this is weird and I'm bored. I don't want to put my print anywhere. Jeez, this guy's got the lament configuration in there. Yep. What? Oh, John Wayne Gacy. Dexter's like, what the hell? Yep. Uh-huh. Oh God, Jeffrey Dahmer? Boy, you okay, the I just checked one last time. I just checked YouTube and it looks like I'm able to access the chat, so I'm gonna put the totem pole up. Ted Bundy. Ooh. Reality check, Dexter. Damn. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Jeez. He's like, I'm gonna start adding people's teeth to this. Oh man. Yo. Holy crap, son. I wasn't expecting this. Yo, what does this guy know? Wow. It's so stupid. What the hell? What? Well, this is a house of horrors. Getting to know this guy's backstory is going to be interesting. Jeez. Mhm, mhm. Hi, it's me again. Hello, Faust. Faust T. Welcome. Be sure to vote in the totem poll. It's up on the YouTube chat. What the hell? Is she just gonna be the bitchy henchman? Oh god. Fausti, feel free to join the watch party on the timestamp located in the lower right hand corner of the stream. Here she goes. Here's my girl. Fausti, I watched this episode already. Already, sadly. Again, a banger episode. This was the best one so far. Thank you. That's good to know that they're getting better and increasing in quality. Jeez, she looks like a vampire. Hmm. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Uh-oh, what did I say? Is Dexter gonna find a kindred spirit? Don't spoil anything, Fausti. Hmm. You don't know that. It's always interesting when you see not just, actors and actresses that you're familiar with, but like how they're going to embody whatever role they're assuming. And she's wearing hooker boots. Fausti, I won't. I don't know if you remember me, but I was here last time as well. Of course I remember you. And the huge glasses. My god. Way to go, Dex. You're very refined. Wow. I love how pissed off she is at him. She's like, "You ignorant swine." Jesus. I gotta admit. Oh god, this guy. Jeez. This guy better impress me because god. If he's just like Mr. Happy Go Lucky, yeah, if he's just Mr. like Happy Go Lucky like from what the hell is that show that he's from? Modern Family. Ugh. And he was annoying on that show too. It looks like he was the one that carried all the weight. Is the timestamp accurate? Let me double check. I thought that it was 22. The timestamp is like 10 seconds ahead. And thank you for asking. Let me just pause that just to make sure that I'm properly synced up. I demand perfection on my watch party. And it will be synced up right now. Oh, God. Jesus. This guy, like, this guy's neck is as wide as his head. Which says nothing of his... Oh, God. Neil Patrick Harris. Ugh. He'll be the Jamie Chung of this season. Yeah, I hate him already. What? Where is he? What? Oh, damn. Oh. Jeez. I was wondering how he was gonna track everyone down. Oh, this guy. Desmelchian, I think his last name is. He looks like he... Well... Yeah, just then? That turned out good for you? Really? You could have phrased that better. This kind of reminds... I didn't think of this before, but this kind of reminds me of House on Haunted Hill. Like a bunch of... An eccentric billionaire gathers a bunch of strangers under his roof for dinner and horror. No one talks about Fight Club. I won- I wonder if this is also inspired by... Crap, what was the name of that movie? Would You Rather? Very good. I think it was a Netflix movie. I wonder if there's a cannibal amongst them. It'll be interesting finding out what this guy's motive is or his origin. I'm talking about the millionaire. That's like Not cooked. Or at least it's just a skin. God. Eh. Oh God, thanks. He's like, you shouldn't have gone to all the trouble. God. Yeah, he is. Cauliflower, God almighty. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Such an idiot. I like her. Okay. Uh-oh. Why does Neil Patrick Harris still have a career? Uh-huh. You're the best. The mind reading is back. Uh-oh. That's an ugly dog. So stupid. Uh-oh. Mm. Yep. Hmm. Yeah. His own iteration. Yep, exactly. I thought she was gonna say it. I thought she was gonna say I call it the ick. To purge. Mhm. Uh-huh. Yeah. That was a whole lot of build up for nothing. Yeah. Take your seat and shut up. Yeah. Oh boy. Why do you have that with you? Damn. Now he's got two cops on his case. Huh. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. How nice. Clever. Mhm. I think the watch is Harrison's trophy. Oh, good point, man. I hope not. That could come back to bite him. Oh, he was the best man? Uh-oh. He hasn't heard the news. Damn. I forgot about that. He doesn't know. He's not gonna tell him? Damn. Uh-huh. Hmm. Yep. And now we get down to business. Interesting. He's probably only protecting his father to protect himself. Uh, it can hurt me though. Yo, he just lied. He just said that Dexter's dead. Jeez. Let's hope that Mr. Batista and the cop on his tail, the detective on Harrison's t- Harrison's tail. God, woman, go away. Let's hope that Batista and oh my God. No, you dummy. Oh my. Yo, I was just. Oh my God, what a dumb bitch. What have you done? Cyber cyber stalking. Yep. Dude, go away. Honestly, with the exception, very intimidating. Hello. Oh boy. Something tells me that this kick streamer is just a what do you call it? Spam. Faust says, "Remember my prediction? Oh my God, it's real. I forgot. I said last time I was I don't know what that word is. I was something that Batista's gonna think Dexter killed that dude when it actually was Harrison. Yeah, yeah, for real. Hmm. Group chat. Yeah. God, dude, that stomach is ever expanding in every direction. Will do, Vixen. Wow. Really? I'm not gonna kiss you. I don't know, man. I'm worried that this guy knows more than he's letting on. I like this Prater character. I'm I'm curious as to what his motive is. Like spending all that money, like what is he up to? What is he in for? What are his secrets? He's like, I don't like you. Hmm. Chili dog. Ugh. Street meat. Are they still in winter? Uh-oh. Get rid of that thing. Damn. Yeah, dude, for real. No! What are you doing? This guy's asking for trouble, man. You can still hear it. Oh, did he put it in the guy's safe? The guy that he killed? Hmm. Nope. Well, technically. Oh yeah. Late night booty call. Why don't you invite her over, introduce her to everybody? Fausti says Harrison's actor is so good, bro. Yeah, he for a young actor, he has a lot to balance. He has to, balance relationships like the one he has now and his urges plus, the he's being hunted. He's being targeted by the police. So he has to balance fear as well as how can I put it? Pathos. You know what I mean? Hmm. Thanks. I'm going to be crashing here a lot more often. Oh. Oh, I thought that was his girlfriend. What the hell? What the hell? I thought that was his girlfriend. Oh man, this is not good. With all the pressure that he's feeling? Damn. Oof. Oh god, this terrible music. Yeah, I was wondering. Like, hey, Dex, like, what's the plan with your kid? Fausti, she's the coworker at the hotel. No, I know. I thought that they were dating. I didn't know that they were just, friendly and that's it. Huh. Yeah. Oh. I missed these interactions. I love how his ghost the hairy ghost just slapped him upside the head. Fausti Fausti says, I like Harry. He's a cheesy but rational character. Yeah, he's there to balance Dexter. It's always so funny when actors are like simulating jogging. I jog like 3 times as fast as this. Oh, he's been on the payroll for 4 years, she said. Interesting. Yeah, him physically exerting himself after getting shot is a bit much. Canton Clubber. Mm. Hmm. Ooh, he was Epstein. I love Krysten Ritter. She is great. Anton says, one of the best episodes of Dexter so far. Yeah, Faust T was saying the same thing. It's one of the longer ones I noticed. Like the other ones were like 47, 51 minutes. This one's, I believe, an hour and 6 minutes, so we still have like 20 minutes left, roughly. Faust T, don't forget his age. He is out of shape. Right. I agree with Anton. Yeah. It's pretty good so far. Crap, I missed what they were talking about. She seems like such a natural fit, and this is only her first episode in. Mhm. She has a piercing stare. Thanks for thanks for sharing, Dexter. They just look like a couple. Couple. Anton says my fourth 10 out of 10 Dexterverse episode. These two like have natural chemistry. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. She was gone. Oh. Felt great. Wow. Hmm. Damn, she's a really good actress. That- wow. In it, Fausti says that natural chemistry like Dokes and Dex, their dynamic interactions were so iconic. Agreed. I mean, it's amazing. She slips right into the show, and New York is known for its pastries. What? Kale? He has to eat vegan pastry. Ew. God. He wants to die right now. Dude, they are so gonna bone. Oh, wow. Damn. Trophies. They are so gonna bone. Jesus. And he's always had blondes, so this is his first brunette since Lila. I want to join you. Pastry with kale, bro. Who even invented that? For real. That's like a travesty against pastries. But then again, there are freak shows that put cream cheese on red velvet cupcakes, which is an abomination. Mm. uh, yeah, that's an invitation, bro. Don't forget Lila. No, that's what I mean. This would be his first brunette since Lila. Season 2. No. Oh, dude, you don't want to piss off a woman named a serial killer named Lady Vengeance. What the hell? Oh, he's got to meet this guy. What? God, I hate everything that comes out of his face. What the hell? Oh, God, goth girls are so hot. Wow, you're just like an exposition machine. His hair is like a helmet. Here's hoping that Dexter just bumps him off like this episode. That way we don't have to deal with this guy for the next 6. I was gonna say, like, why isn't he working like his Uber job? But then again, he just got paid. Anton said, saw theory she was setting Dexter up for an alleged SA. Ooh. So that she would have had a reason to kill him. Faust T says, I like Lowell. You got beef with the character? Because I don't know anything about them. I almost forgot about them. The detectives. I'm not a Neil Patrick Harris fan at all. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay, she almost showed a personality. Oh, no! Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, man, this is getting complicated. Fausti says, yeah, I had the same theory. I said it on Insta that Lady Vengeance set him up so he fits her code to kill. Fausti says, I think that is a valid theory. Why would Jesus, huge ear over the ear headphones? That's a bit excessive. Dude, get some chloroform and a wet towel. Nice. This ought to be interesting. Let's hope he pulls this off without any other problems. Without this escalating. Oh, that's right. He mentioned that he couldn't get back to Queen. He couldn't get back to Queens for his kit. How's he gonna get rid of the body though? I didn't catch what he said. Hmm. Yeah. What? He should be he should be killed just for that corny line. Yeah. For real. Anton said, man, I literally laughed out loud a few times because I was so excited, especially after one particular phrase was said. You'll see it for yourself a little later. Hmm. What? Oh, he's gonna use as a blood slide. Ah, nice. Well done. He is an oddly calm victim. There's a sight we haven't seen in a very long time. How little you know. Yeah. You'll never know. Is that what you were referring to, Anton? That's pretty good. At least I got a chuckle out of it. Oh man. Whew, well, let's all breathe a sigh of relief. There it is. Let's all. Fausti says, I love how the killer is calm about this, but when Dexter revealed he's the Bay Harbor Butcher alive and kicking, he panicked so hard. Oh. Mm. Oh, come on. You didn't come all this way. Hmm. Uh, why do I have the feeling he's been followed? Hmm. Uh-huh. Is it? Didn't you text him to meet up? Like on your phone? Jesus. Oh god. Fedora ass cop, really? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. It just hit the fan. Is this where the episode ends? Jeez. And he knows about his mother. Wait, what? Oh, the bathroom. Oh, damn. Hmm. Yeah. Trying to play good cop. Damn. Oh, damn. He just hit him. He just hit. Damn. Don't push him. You be easy, Batista. Ouch. Bro, you better back off, man. Damn. Wow. Jeez. That was a. While Dexter's living it up, his son is going through it, man. Ouch. That last one hit him. Fausti, look how sad Batista looked when Harrison said he went down a conspiracy rabbit hole. Claudette Wallace. Damn. They both, like, well, I don't think Harrison said anything to get under Batista's skin, but man, that exchange was really intense. When he mentioned his mother. Hmm. Hmm. That's messed up that Batista didn't tell him that his father was alive. Wow. What is he thinking? Other than the obvious flashbacks. Hmm. Oh! Oh my god. Yo! Wow. Fausti, thank you for not spoiling that. Wow, that was oh my god. Yo, these like I wasn't really expecting like not I wouldn't say these were cliffhangers, but you know, I was expecting because we it was a really good episode. So I'm thinking that we would just, you know, sail off. It would just end, you know, maybe he hooks up with the Anton said, yes, I don't think Batista will make it to this, to the season 2. Me neither, bro. Oh my god. All right, let's get to the end.
And now his watch is ended.
And now their watch is ended.
Bro, I mean, I was already expecting a lot because like I said at the top of the stream, this was kind of the beginning of the season in terms of getting us to the premise. So we've already arrived that Dexter's still alive. We've already arrived that he's in New York, but now I feel episode 4 is where where the season would begin proper. Fausti says each ending to each episodes leads up to an even better episode, bro. I swear, I agree. And Fausti follows up with, "This is the best show so far." I agree, man. So my expectations were already high just because the writing has been solid. The writing's been good. Even in episode 2, where it was more of a build-up episode following episode 1, which was like, episode 1 hit us like hot and heavy. Both Dexter and his son were on the run from individual members of the law. Man, those last like 5 minutes, the interaction between Harrison and Batista, great script, great acting, and oof. It's amazing that something like the death of Rita can be mentioned so many times. Obviously, it was the season 4 cliff ending scene. Season 5 opened up right after that. Dexter dealt with that throughout the mainline season. This was a big part of season 9, New Blood. But man, Batista catching Harrison up to speed with how Dexter, I don't want to say his path of destruction, but definitely Dexter's ritual, if he is the Bay Harbor Butcher, had gotten collateral damage had gotten swept up in it. So for him to say that to Harrison, especially now that Harrison has been confirmed that he's just like his father, born in blood, that he's fresh off of his first murder, man, when he reminded Harrison that because of Dexter's extracurricular activities, people had gotten swept up in his storm with the death of Deb and Rita. Oh man, what a gut punch. Fausti says, I'm looking forward to the watch party season 1 episode 5 when it releases next Friday, my friend. I will absolutely, after this cliffhanger, oh my god, please believe 8 p.m. next Friday, but I'm skipping ahead. Yeah, the two meetings the two sit downs that Batista had with Harrison, really good. This second one was good. It was much more intense. I'm only now looking back on it and saying, because I wasn't expecting this at the end, it could have been redundant. The second sit down between Batista and Harrison could have played much like the first one and just going through the motions, him warning him again or whatever. But man, when he mentioned his mother, and you could see, who was it? Fausti, I believe, mentioned that the look on Harrison's face. Yeah, Fausti mentioned how sad Batista looked when Harrison said he went down a conspiracy rabbit hole. The mention of Rita, Harrison's mother, oof, that hit Harrison hard, and you could tell in the acting. But you could also tell that Batista was hurt as well, mentioning all of these details. You could tell that he was hurt having to tell this kid, who could very well likely be a serial killer following in his father's footsteps. You can tell that it hurt Batista too. So he's not just, a cop on his beat, trying to get his suspect, trying to play good cop to get, a confession out of this kid. It hurts Batista too, mentioning all of this, going down this conspiracy rabbit hole. Fausti mentions, imagine Prater's reaction if he finds out Dexter is actually Bay Harbor Butcher and Dexter killed half the people that Prater has the collection of: Trinity, Dokes, Ice Truck Killer, etc. Yeah, dude, for real. You got to believe that he's going to be on the chopping block, pun intended. Anton says, I wonder what role Quinn will play in this storyline, and I'm glad that the actors and writers didn't rule out Deborah's appearance despite the actress's comments. I guess we'll wait and see. Quinn, we'll see if we see anything out of him and Masuka further. We have 6 more episodes to go. But man, that Dexter showing up and having the long-awaited reunion with his son, I was wondering, like, after 4 episodes, how far are they going to drag this out? Man, this was already a really good episode. The finally meeting the man behind this operation, Peter Dinklage. Finally, Dexter meeting the other serial killers. Krysten Ritter's appearance. This was already a great episode, but man, those last 2 interactions, Batista mentioning the Batista's second sit down with Harrison and Dexter finally reuniting with his son. I mean, oh my god. Great stuff. Fausti says, funny thing is Prater doesn't fit the code. I'm pretty sure Dexter will dig up something on him so that he can. I mean, Dexter has made exceptions in the past. But wow, this was a really good episode. I mean, again, I voted in the, or I mentioned it when I dropped the totem poll that I expected high stakes out of this, but wow, the writing was really solid. And again, no matter how many times they reference the death of Deb and the death of LaGuerta and the death of Rita, man, it never gets dull. You know what I mean? It's never like, oh, okay, we've heard it. Oh my god, this was like so season 4. You know what I mean? Nah, man, they always find a way of mentioning, referencing it, and it being impactful. Man, this was a really good episode. Thank you, Anton and Fausti, for watching along with me and commenting. Thank you for keeping it spoiler free. This was wow. You're right. This was the best episode thus far. Fausti says, "Fun watch. See you later on next episode." Absolutely, my friend. Whew. So yeah, I hope that I've wrapped up this episode with my thoughts and impressions. As I mean, it really did. I usually, like I said, I usually do the totem pole at the very beginning. I'll give my impressions afterwards. But man, no other episode of Dexter that I've ever done the watch party for, whether Original Sin or Resurrection, man. No other episode, see ya, says Anton. No other episode that I've watched thus far has earned its high stakes totem pole rating as much as this one has. Man, I'm very much impressed, and I'm looking forward to next week's episode, and I hope you guys are as well. This was a really good watch. And so many things are now in motion. The interaction with the other serial killers, what Uma Thurman and Peter Dinklage are up to, what their motivations and origins are, what's going to happen with Harris and Batista, like this triangle, you know what I mean? The fact that, oh man, Batista is now has an affiliation with the cops that are on the case. Oof, man. This is going to be good stuff. And I'm very much looking forward to it. I absolutely. Let me see. Next week is the 1st of August. Yes, the 1st of August. I will absolutely be. I mean, I mentioned I'm going to live stream these every Friday. I will forego my regular, because Fridays are always my usual watch party night. Anton says the biggest mystery for me is Brian. The actor was on set during the filming on the final episodes and has essentially confirmed his appearance. The ghostly appearance of his brother, the dark side of the Mosers, is sure to be more than just a cameo. Interesting. Oh, man. Ooh, I hope it's not. I hope, if you're right, I hope that Brian does not become the Harry ghost for Harrison. Oof. I hope that's not the case. Damn. I didn't know that Brian had been filming on set. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, I am going to continue doing watch parties. It's just for the foreseeable future while I am doing TV episodes or doing watch parties of TV episodes for Dexter Resurrection and eventually Alien Earth. And then after that, Welcome to Derry. Fridays are going to be dedicated to TV watching. I am going to be doing watch parties on other days, but for now, Fridays are going to be strictly for TV watching. Wow. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please be sure to hit the like button. And let me just mention what's on the scene for Mind's Eye Theater and the Greater Mind's Eye. So I did a live stream this past week, because the trailer had dropped for a Hellraiser game, Hellraiser Revival, they're referring to it as. I actually did two live streams of it. The first one was Hell Froze Over, Hellraiser Revival game announcement. So there I just gave my thoughts and impressions on everything that I knew about the game, how I felt about its release. I wasn't able to get the trailer to play just because I had to do it over Streamlabs. Eventually I got it playing, and I did a second live stream of it, which was Hellraiser Revival game trailer gut reaction. So that was my attempt to make up for not being able to stream that particular trailer. So I did basically Hell Froze Over is the live stream of the game announcement and the details that I knew, and Hellraiser Revival game trailer gut reaction is pretty much what it sounds like. I go through the trailer, give my thoughts on it, as well as a couple of other details that had been released. So I invite you all to take a gander at that. I'm very much stoked about that announcement. I think that's great. I'm so glad that franchise gets to continue, and it's been really positively received, so I'm happy for that. Now let's get to coming attractions. So, I know I keep mentioning it. I am going to be doing a second playthrough of the survival game, Once Human, most likely tomorrow morning. If not, I will be, just because my schedule's kind of I got a lot going on this week, and I had a food festival today, for instance. I got a barbecue on Saturday, so hopefully tomorrow I am able to do a live stream of Once Human Round 2, and then Sunday, fingers crossed, I will be doing a double feature. I want to do a live stream Round 3 of Once Human, as well as a standard watch party of the horror movie that came out last year on streaming called The Inheritance. So be sure to subscribe to my socials, such as Twitter, such as Facebook, Instagram. I'll be when I do my watch party for that, I'll be mentioning it on my socials. I'll release a trailer for it, and hopefully I'll get to that on Sunday. My usual live stream date and time is Tuesday at 8 p.m. So I will be continuing playing Once Human all the way up until the end of the month. And make sure to check out my previous watch parties for Dexter Resurrection, and you be sure to head right back here next week, because man, after this banger of an episode, I absolutely will be back next week, as well as every Friday that Dexter Resurrection is on. So mark your calendars and say your prayers. I've been Inkarnate, offering a word of caution. Fear the worst, so long you recognize who's best. Your fate? Time to subscribe to your fears.
Scary night, isn't it? It's like right out of a horror movie or something.
See you in your dreams. Oh, come back anytime. Bring your friends.
Welcome to my nightmare.